This is a little bit of a messy moment, but did any of you guys catch the moment where the producer was asking Shamea about the relationship between Portia's mom and Shamea's mom and what kind of happened there? And Shamea was like, I'm not getting into that at all. I really wonder what's there. Like, I wonder what really happened between them that has kind of caused all of this.
It's hard to be your friend because she's always like, be careful around her, and you know, you can't trust her, and the apple don't fall from the tree. And I'm like, that's hurtful shit to say.
I talked to Shamea, and she was like, the girls was just talking about me the whole time.
I know you don't want to hear you and Shamea have been friends since y'all was in high school, but you got to watch the dog that brings the bone.
Hey Essies, this week on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a lot happened, so let's go ahead and get into it. We kicked this episode off with Angela Oakley and her husband Charles out to go get something to eat. And in her confessional, Angela proudly reminds us that she does not just have a trophy husband, okay? Charles Oakley is doing a lot of things. He owns car washes, he still has his pension from the NBA, and surprisingly, it was really, really dope to find out that he's a coach in Ice Cube's Big 3 League. Meanwhile, we see Cynthia and Shamea meet up in the aftermath of the Pampered by Portia event, and we get to see that Shamea is really emotional about how everything happened and how she really felt blindsided by everything at the event. Shamea does insist that she won't let the drama drive a wedge between her and Portia, but if we're being real, we're starting to see the cracks in the foundation of their relationship in general.
I mean, everybody in this group has come to me and said, you sure you're your real friend? Are you sure y'all friends? She don't support you.
Angela, Cynthia, and Portia, they all link up for a little bowling date. And I have to say, when we see Angela and Cynthia walking in, this was so reminiscent of the talls versus the smalls era of Real Housewives of Atlanta way back when. I thought that this was really, really cool, and hopefully we kind of get to see that camaraderie build back up.
See? Can you add the bumpers? Okay, no. Oh my God, just lay one of your arms down and then bowl with the other one, okay? You don't need no bumper, girl. You're too big for that.
And of course, you know Angela, she wastes no time asking about the Pampered by Portia event and how Portia was feeling in the aftermath as well. And Portia says that she is so fragile right now, she really cannot take anything more than what she's already been given.
I just don't have the capacity to divorce my best friend right now. I'm already going through one.
And to Portia's defense, everything that did come back to Portia, it did come back a certain kind of way, you know, that Shamea is playing second fiddle and that she is in Portia's shadow and that Portia's just not a good friend. And while some of these things may actually be true, I think the fact is that Shamea is never having these one-on-one conversations with Portia. And if Shamea is having these conversations, we're not seeing them happen on camera. And of course, we get the messy event of it all. We get to see Shamea and Portia finally have this sit down and things sort of take a turn. I have to say, as a viewer, I really want to know, Essies, what you guys thought of it. It was very interesting and kind of cringy to watch because we see Shamea finally trying to pour her heart out to her friend and explain to her like how she felt. And Portia just has these awkward instances of little mini deflections throughout their whole conversation.
When you feel some kind of way, you're gone, you're tired. Am I boring you?
She eventually gets up and walks away from the table because we're assuming that she had to go to the bathroom because she wanted to wipe her tears. And this was very frustrating. Even though Portia may be going through a lot of things, you should still be able to hold space for your friend when they're trying to express themselves to you. I have to say that Shamea exercised a lot of patience and a lot of grace because a lot of that was very emotionally dismissive. But it seems like they were able to make up towards the end of the episode. But at the same time, I'm not sure how authentic that felt as I watched it. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, Essies, what did you guys think?